Welcome in, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, we have an important date coming up here that is marking a major turning point for all of us. November the 15th, the asteroid Vesta moves into the sign of Capricorn. This is going to ignite a fire within us. You're definitely going to feel it. So in Roman mythology, Vesta is the goddess of hearth, home, and sacred fire. So over the next 2 weeks, you're going to feel like you want to build something meaningful, that you want to treat your goals and work as sacred service, and dedication is going to turn into mastery. This is where you're taking the power within you and you are wielding it in the world and actually making a dent in the world for yourself. Okay, so this is what this energy is bringing in. It is supporting all of us. And what I wanted to do today is to pull some messages to see what it is that your soul needs to hear around this energy. So let's get into it. All right, Taurus, let's call in spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we are going to start with a spirit animal card first. So this is a spirit animal that is coming forward, bringing you a message as you're moving through this energy. And we are getting the Peacock Queen. Look at that. So if you've seen a peacock somewhere, this is a confirmation for you. You might have heard the word, read it somewhere, seen a picture of it. Wherever you're seeing it, this is your sign. This is your confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So it is time for you to shine, Taurus. Even if you don't normally seek the spotlight, be bold. Now is the time for you to take center stage in your life, Taurus. It's time for you to shine, my friends. Even if you don't normally seek the spotlight, be bold here. Now is the time for you to take center stage. All right, so it's time for you to peacock around. All right, so let's pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming in for you. So it's time for you to wear your crown, my friends. So we are getting the High Priestess. These are your senses, your connection to the divine, and the messages that are coming in that you've been looking for recently. It's almost like something that's been sitting on your mind, and finally you receive what you need to in order to do what it is that you need to do. Okay, this is also manifestation. It is your radar system being activated so you can see the opportunities and everything that is falling into place that is leading you to what you're desiring to experience. So that's the High Priestess. It's the power of you. So the High Priestess is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. So next we have the Nine of Swords. So there's something here that you are processing, and you want to listen to your physical body here, Taurus. You want to listen to what it is that you're feeling, your emotions, your body is communicating to you. And you want to give yourself some time to process whatever this is. There's something that you're going through, and there is you leveling up from this experience. It's you overcoming something emotionally that you might be going through. So that is the Nine of Swords, and here we are where the sun begins to shine again. So some of you may be going through a stormy period right now, and the stormy period could be things that are happening in your external world, things that might be happening within you, you doing work on yourself, or doing some healing work. And here I'm seeing the light at the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel. This is you shining through it, and it's your soul going through the process of cleansing and then coming out very vibrant. This is you, again, center stage here, my friends. Okay, you are the focal point. So the sun is also a major arcana card here. So there's something big happening to you right now, happening for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Taurus, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I want you to pay attention to sunflowers, cranberries. These are signs, and maybe you're taking sunflower seeds, drinking cranberry juice, like these are around right now as a theme somewhere for something specific. So know that that's connecting you to this reading, to this message today. Also, the numbers that are coming through the cards, which are the number 2, the number 9, and the number 21. And the number 19 as well. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So yeah, I feel there's a really bright light. Like as I look at the sun card, it feels like that sun is incredibly bright, and it might be blinding you in some way. Like it is, you know, when the sun does shine, we can't see ahead. You might be experiencing this. This is coming in as a sign of this energy. Okay, so they're saying don't get blinded here, Taurus. Okay, just be mindful. They want you to, when we don't see things, you want to sense. You want to use your other senses rather than just seeing. And with the High Priestess, there's something going on here in the background that you're not actually seeing. This is something that is internal. It's a feeling, it's a sense, and for some of us, we can't even explain what that is. It's deep down within you. It's a knowing, it's an understanding, and I feel something's about to get better here with this. And because I'm seeing cranberries, anytime I've ever taken cranberry juice is around anything to do with my UTI, right? So, you know, maybe there's something clearing up like that for some of you out there. I'm also seeing that your dreams are going to be very vivid at this time. You're going to have a lot of different kinds of dreams in one night. This is intuitive downloads. There's a lot that is coming in and processing within you, right? And you might be facing things that are related to your past, or you thought that you have healed through. Again, this is a process of acceleration. It is, you know, your manifestations, like your dreams, your desires. What is this? There's something trying to come through and it's not coming through clearly. And maybe this is what you're feeling within. So there's something here that's coming through and you can't really put it into words, but it's going to show up and you're going to recognize it when it does show up. So this is what they're just confirming for some of you. And some of you may be feeling like you need to pray, set a goal, or an intention, like there's this feeling to do something. Listen to that call. That is your soul nudging you. There's a reason and a purpose why you're feeling it. Now, those of you that have recently set an intention around the 1111 portal, this is letting you know that you've now etched something into your subconscious. And because that etching has happened, it's like your subconscious is now activating the radar system within your mind, within your, you know, senses to pick up on the opportunities and everything that is aligned to the path that you're meant to walk down to experience that desire. This is what they're showing me and unfolding. That's why I'm talking a little bit slower. And I don't think this energy is going to be fast. It's going to be slow moving. So things are going to gradually begin to happen. So if you have any kind of time constraints attached to your desires, cut the cord on them right now. Let the worry, the stress around it go. Let's not wait around for it. Let's trust that it's coming to us without worrying, stressing, or feeling anxious about it. You know, it's like a seed of doubt that is trying to get in the way of this. So just be mindful of this. And I don't know if any of you have been seeing any kind of lights that are flashing in your face. Maybe you were driving in the dark recently and, you know, the head-on lights kept, you know, hitting you in the eyes in a certain way, or there's like a flashing light, blinking lights as well. This is a sun card. It's just a really bright light that you're seeing, and it could show up in any form. So again, this is a sign for you. And we've got the sun and the moon. So they're encouraging you to create some balance in an area of your life that feels like it's out of balance. This might be internally you feel out of alignment, out of balance, and it's time for you to focus on yourself, clearing the energies internally. There's something here that you're meant to face, something that is surfacing from way below the depths here, something that, you know, perhaps you haven't even thought about or faced in a while. And I feel this is going to be the final release around this. This is where you're actually doing something meaningful for yourself by working on whatever this is rather than fighting against it. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing support around you. There's some support coming in. And I feel this could be a really good friend. This could be your mom. This could be a boss even. It's a very feminine energy, very caring, very giving person. And it might not even be a person. So you want to be open and receptive as you're moving through your experience. Now, I'm definitely seeing you processing something, going through the emotions. I'm seeing loss here. I'm seeing sadness, resentment, disappointment, right? This feels like a really hard blow. And it's hard to get through it because it hit you really deep, right? So maybe you did have something recently that happened and you're pushing through it, moving through it. So you want to flow through it and surrender to the experience of whatever this emotion is, whatever this, you know, experience is, because this is what we're here to do. And sometimes when we're in those sad experiences that feel like this card, it just doesn't feel good, because I know what I feel like. It's like, why is this even happening to me? And sometimes you just got to go through it and it will pass, right? This is only temporary. We are meant to experience our emotions here on earth because that's a part of the experience here that we're meant to go through. And there's a shedding and a releasing that is happening here. There's something old that you have outgrown, an energy. And, you know, because there's a desire, a wish, an intention here, what was can no longer be. So it has to shift into another, you know, energy, another frequency in order for whatever it is that you have called in to come in. So yes, sometimes that can be an uncomfortable process, a painful process, but your soul needs to go through it in order to evolve and align with your higher timeline. Okay? So trust in the process of whatever is happening and be within the experience, immerse yourself in this and go through it all, because this is what your soul is meant to experience right now. And know through this, you are shifting into a higher experience. There's a lot of light here. And I'm getting like purity, cleansing, renewal, recharging, like everything has been replenished here. And I feel you have to go through this like purging, clearing, you know, clutter. You might be going through a fit right now where you're cleaning everything. Maybe your OCD has been more active than, you know, normal, or there's something going on. You're angry, your emotions, so you're cleaning because of them. I don't know if any of you do that out there. I'm picking up on somebody that does this, or doing something else. So they're encouraging you. So what's happening is, as you're processing, you are elevating, and there's a new channel that you're meant to unleash this energy through. So maybe it is turning into something creative, something productive, something constructive. And this is your mind here, everyone, your mindscape. It's your thoughts and the things that you focus your energy on. So what is it that you're focusing on that's creating this within you? You know, sometimes we have to bring our mind to a place of peace, especially around heavy things. So they're encouraging you to implement practices that bring your mind to a place of peace. This is something that you are meant to cultivate. It doesn't mean that we're suppressing our emotions. We're allowing them to flow as they need to, but without going back to the past where these are related, like where we caught these emotions. Not to go back to that experience and then visualize it and then sit there and focus on it and turn it into different things, because I'm seeing it warping. You know, the story is shifting and changing. There's like the past, there's the future, and everything in between. A lot of it, which are illusions now, because the mind is starting to spin things, turn things, flip things, like all kinds of things. So just be mindful not to get caught up in this. This is your mind, keeping your mind at peace right now as you are elevating and going through this like acceleration. It feels like you're a caterpillar in a cocoon. That's what they're showing me right now, is a caterpillar in a cocoon that is about to break free as a butterfly. So there's a lot of freedom coming in for you here. Freedom from pain, freedom from the things that once hurt you, and you moving on. But again, you have to go through this process. So if you are within this process, trust it, trust yourself in it. Implement practices that keep you in a place of peace as you're going through this, right? Without suppressing your feelings and your emotions. And there's a completion. This is a closing of an old chapter where just that in itself sometimes is difficult to go through. For some of you, there's like happy tears of joy, like something that you finally reach that has taken a while. So there's like this feeling within you that you are silently moving through this like joy with tears. You're going to have to share with me what this is for you, because I feel this is very personal. Okay. And we are in the year number 9, right? In numerology. So some of you may have been going through a lot of different things that feel like the energy of the 9 of Swords. So we have this beautiful bright light that is shining in our world. So what's happening here is Spirit is working with you to clear the energy for you to see the sun. And some of you need to go deep, really work on some of that gunk that might be floating around within you, outside of you, clearing that out and starting fresh. This is what I'm getting here with the Sun card. This is like a brand new day. Taurus, this is you taking things day by day and rising with an intention, with a goal in mind, having a plan. This is where you are focusing on areas of your life that are important to you. This is you doing meaningful work. This is you shining your source energy into the world and coming out winning. Like this feels like one of the biggest wins of your life. It is you turning your weaknesses into your strengths. This is how it's going to move through you. It might not seem obvious right away, but you're going to, tap into that energy where it feels like you're going to tap on into your spirit mind and understand things on that level in that language. So I'm also seeing that your third eye is incredibly active right now. So you're going to see a lot of things. So be mindful of what you are consuming visually as you're moving through the month of November, December, the things that you're watching. There's a lot of illusions in the world. So the energy you absorb through your eyes and ears are going to be very important, and you want to be very intentional with this. So in my own life, the things that I'm watching, I'm making sure I'm not watching any kind of garbage that is not really helping me grow, because I'm focused on my growth right now. So in order for me to grow, I want to learn things. So I'm aligning myself with watching things that help me learn. I receive more information and knowledge. The more I know, the more I can share, the more pathways that open for me to do what it is that I'm doing the best that I can, right? So this is the energy of mastery. This is dedication. This is what's being activated within you as Vesta moves into the sign of Capricorn. This is an incredibly powerful alignment for you, Taurus, because you are going to experience a major life change and a transformation within yourself. And, sometimes these processes are not easy to go through, but know that you are incredibly strong. And this is a part of your soul's evolution. And you're going to find yourself in this place of light, radiant and beaming in the world. You're going to be like a magnet. And I feel some of you are already in this experience. Like you have this story you can share with us. Your senses are heightened. Psychic abilities, mediumship, clairvoyance, all your gifts here are amplified. Some of you might have dormant gifts that are now being activated, and you're starting to see things, feel things. It's an awakening experience. And, I'm getting the Kundalini coming through as well. Some of you may be experiencing activation in your Kundalini, right? Meditations, spiritual practices are going to be big within this energy. It is anything that is elevating your experience here on earth. It is also you rising up as a soul, connecting to other souls together in order to uplift humanity, in order to uplift the consciousness. It is us rising to a new experience, a new earth. I'm getting a new sun. So that's really interesting that the new sun is coming through. What does that mean? I don't know. You're going to have to share with me. And sunflowers, we have the horse here. So you are riding into 2026, which is going to be the year of the horse. It's going to be the fire horse. We've got the sun that is fire, and we have a horse today. So you are entering the fire horse season with victory. Okay, so next year, that's going to be your year, Taurus. You wait and watch. And what we're doing right now is shedding and releasing things that no longer serve your higher purpose. And there's an adventure that 2026 is bringing in for you, right? So this is what's happening here. You're riding along, and there's freedom here for you as well. Freedom from limitations, and the limitations, the restrictions are coming through here. So they want you to trust yourself, trust your inner knowing. Trust your instincts, your intuition as you're moving through your life's experience, and know that beautiful things are about to unfold for you. So I'm going to pull a message from the Soul Mirror Oracle. This alignment is going to act like a mirror, reflecting back to you what your soul needs to hear, to know. So let's pull one card and see what that might be. So we are getting here for you as Creatress. You have the energy of the creator, the Creatress. So uninspired or creative, how are you feeling? Inspired or uninspired or creative? Now, some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Okay, so it is your energy flowing into the world here, everyone. What is it that you have to offer the world? Your energy. So embrace your inner creativity, knowing that you are the divine sculptor of your life, shaping your reality through your thoughts and intentions. Express your unique essence, and it will be reflected in the world around you. It's time to create something truly magnificent. We are immaculate and sacred creative beings carving our world through invisible energetic threads. Those are our thoughts and intentions, expressed through our 3D human vessels and constantly reflected to us by our outer world. You are endlessly creating your life like a potter with a spinning wheel, and the world is the clay. Remember that creativity is not just confined to the realm of art, where it is often associated with painting or drawing. It actually extends far beyond the canvas into the very fabric of our lives. Creativity is the force that propels us to imagine, to think outside the box, and to bring something new and unique into existence. It is the essence of what makes us human and a vital component to our continuous journey of self-expression and growth. Through our innate creative ability, we bring forth the beauty and wonder that exists within us. If you are not creating, you are repeatedly consuming, and this will eventually lead you to feeling deflated, like an empty vessel not filling its own cup. Our human experience is a blessing of learning for growth and spiritual expansion through a dense physical reflection. We have a great power and a phenomenal opportunity to co-create something loving, beautiful, and marvelous within ourselves and therefore each other. Take charge and know that you are the divine creator. Now, I do have some reflection prompts here for you, so feel free to write these down and use them. How can you tap into your creativity and bring your unique visions to life? What steps can you take to create your reality and a world that aligns with your desires and aspirations? How can you use your imagination to enhance your experiences and bring more joy and fulfillment into your life? So that is your message from the Creatress card here. And we are now going to seal and close your reading with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around, Taurus. So we are getting for you, my friends, 3030. Heed the signs. Your life is going to be filled with signs. So don't ignore divine guidance when it comes through. You're going to experience premonitions. They want you to start taking steps. Move with grace, okay? And foresight. So look at that. There's a lot of communication happening here. So heed the signs, Taurus. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful Magic Intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through that next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful Magic Intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone, and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.